Heyo everybody, Haku here, finally with time to record this week, and it's a special occasion. We have chapter 100 of MARRIAGETOXIN. I'm extremely excited because I love this series. I'm really happy to see it hitting triple digits. I thought it'd be nice to use the first volume's cover for this read-through. So yeah, I'm extremely excited. I haven't even pulled the chapter up yet because I didn't want to open it and get spoiled by any potential color page or anything, because there might be one. Last chapter was exciting. I said it was cool to be going into chapter 100 in this kind of in-between arcs area. We got sort of a wrap-up of stuff with Ushio, and then we see that there's somebody doing something with the Fire Clan and was manipulating things, pretending to be Heisei. And I'm assuming it's something, because we saw some crumbling at the last panel of last chapter. I'm assuming it's Puppet User doing something, because Puppet User was already presented as an antagonistic force way back in the Bug User wedding, so I think we're getting into some of that stuff, which is exciting. So yeah, I'm just really excited to see what we get into with a milestone chapter for the series. So I think that's about it. I think I've got everything set up. Let's go to the chapter and start reading. Okay, getting into it. I don't see a color cover, but I can go check elsewhere because I really thought there was going to be one. But either way, let's just read the chapter itself for right this second. On the way home from the date with Ushio. That was my first time watching a live comedy show. I had a lot of fun. That's great to hear. And you got to exchange contact info with Ushio-san too. What about you, Kinosaki? Do you have anywhere you want to go? Okay, and then we get a color cover. Okay, an invitation. Let's dance the marriage waltz. So cute. I really love these two. They are such great main characters. And then, story by Jomyaku and art by Mizuki Yoda, chapter 100, special color illustration. I love it. Somewhere I want to go. Yep, maybe a museum or an amusement park. Anywhere at all. You've been helping me out a lot recently, right? I know I don't have a lot of time to spend on leisure, but I really want to thank you. If it's just one day, isn't that just a date? And he looks surprised. That won't do, Gero-kun. That's not the kind of relationship we have, remember? And again, are we going to get deeper into Gero and Kinosaki falling for each other? It's so difficult, because you would think that logically, when you have one character trying to help the other character get married and stuff, it seems like almost logical that they would end up being together. But then again, I feel like if they do end up together, it kind of ruins the whole point of the reason he needs to get married. But then we could have it be developed in a way where he ends up marrying just for love and not for like what his family wants. But again, when we already have his sister, like being together for love instead of what the family wants, then like, is it too much? I don't know if it is. And I think the biggest problem is that as great as these two are together, if they end up together, it's like, I feel horrible for character. Either way, I think I'm going to feel horrible. Unless they go a harem route, I'm going to feel horrible for Arashiyama if she doesn't end up with Gero, or Ushio now. But there's always the chance that some of these characters, I think, just have really good development outside of Gero, so they can really be written to stand on their own, even if Gero doesn't end up with them. But still, the problem with any kind of love triangle, or in this case, love geometric shape, a much larger one, in any sort of case like this, it's really a love star, I suppose, because it's really just Gero in the center with everybody else extending from him like a firework shape. But like, in these situations, there's always characters that you feel bad for, I feel like. You're right. Never mind then. But wait, we're both guys, so that doesn't count. Or doesn't that count as just hanging out? Or maybe not. But well. If it's a training camp we're talking about, I'm all for it. So cute. Mei Kinosaki's marriage training camp. Alright, Ghetto-kun. And then we see, welcome to Effervescent Springs. The time for new meetings is now over. Project Prince has come to an end, and he's taking notes. We're moving on to the second stage. Project Precious. Project Precious? Himakawa-san, Arashiyama-san, Ureshino-san, Akakura-san, Himi-san, and Ushio-san. You'll be spending more time with all of them in order to try and deepen your bonds. Okay, so this is saying, this is cool. We have passed the stage of the story where we're introducing all of the new characters, introducing the potential marriage candidates, which is like a little sad because it's like, oh no, we're not going to get any more new characters. They were so cool, or any more new female lead type characters. It's like, oh, it's a bummer because they were so cool. We might get some more, but it feels like we're kind of done with that, and now we're going to be going back and deepening the bonds, but for us as readers, deepening the experience we have with each of these characters, deepening the characters themselves. Also, Kinosaki is just so cute here in this panel. How exactly will things be different now? Well, Project Precious isn't about making someone's heart skip a beat. It's about making someone feel deep in their heart that they want to spend the rest of their life with you. That goes not only for your partner, but for yourself as well, Ghetto-kun. Man, this is a really, really, really good panel. Alright, lecture's over. Let's go. Gah, where to? Since we're already at the hot springs, it's time for a hot spring date drill. And so cute. We have the ears on both of them. They're so adorable. I freaking love them. They're such a great main character duo. Ah, God, these are so cute. And then we see the hot springs. Smooth and slippery spring. And we have Ghetto there. Is this the first time we've actually seen Ghetto shirtless? I don't remember any other times when he's been in a fight and lost his shirt or anything. I think this is like the first time. How long has it been since I last got to relax in a hot spring like this? Sorry for the... And I wonder if Kinosaki is going to be more or less open than Chapter 2, I think it was, about being naked around him. Because remember Chapter 2, like, Kinosaki was just, like, naked, and that was just normal. Open air hot springs are awesome. Right, Ghetto-kun? Why are you... Your biggest challenge for this marriage training camp is keeping your cool, no matter what. So, also, we have this place all to ourselves. What's the matter? We're both guys. Gah. And then he can't look. Oh, Kinosaki? What? About Project Precious. I do want to spend my life with someone. And is this the first time he hasn't said Kinosaki-san as well? I do want to spend the rest of my... And that could just be a translation thing. I do want to spend my life with someone. But right now, I have absolutely no idea what it's like. And we're seeing his idea of it. As much as I want that, the thought also scares me, and I'm pretty sure those are the panels of what he expressed in Chapter 1. For a long time, I've basically lived all alone, in a world where I could die at any time, so I can't even imagine what it would be like to have that kind of connection. Everybody's scared of firsts. Kinosaki reaches out to him. But don't worry, you'll be fine. I'm right here with you, remember? And again, this is either romance building or I'm scared of death flags for Kinosaki. I don't think that Marriage Toxin is usually that dark, though. Usually we let characters survive, so I really, really doubt of all characters that they would kill off Kinosaki. But I'm going to feel horrible if another 100 chapters down the line I was proven wrong. Watch out! Slippery when wet. Please exercise caution and watch your step. And Kinosaki gets caught. And we see... Kinosaki didn't have this scar the first time. And we saw Kinosaki naked. Were they using makeup to cover it up? And then he notices. And again, I like on the mangaka, the artist's part, that they're like, we can't, even though Kinosaki is a guy, we're like, we can't show Kinosaki boobs. And he's surprised seeing it. The two of them awkwardly keep distance. Are you hurt? No. Hey, Geto-kun, let's keep that scar our little secret, okay? Then, against that killer look, he had no chance. Whoa, Geto-kun, was that too much? Did the training camp do nothing? We have the explosion from his head. But yeah, that scar really wasn't there before, right? So either Kinosaki's been hiding it, like with makeup and stuff, or it's new. Does it have something to do with his brother's surgery? Or his brother's disease? I don't know if surgery is required. So again, we're deepening things even further. Last chapter, we were deepening things with whatever is going on behind the scenes with the puppet user. Also a huge thing. I don't know what to call them. Branch specialists, retainers, but they were given pictures of the 6 girls so far. So I wonder then, if we're going to go back through the 6 of them, like we were saying this chapter, if we're going to go back through the 6 of them and have new arcs with the 6 of them, if each of those arcs with the 6 of them will have one of the poison family's retainers or whatever showing up to be a part of that arc, whether they show up as the antagonist or whether they show up as one of the like how Naruto showed up a second time, how gosh, who was it? Like how Peachy was like one of the sort of helper characters, one of the member of the main party type characters. Whether they show up as that or the antagonist, I guess they'll be a part of those arcs. But like we were deepening stuff with that last time, and now we're deepening stuff this time. Not only letting us know where we're going next with the series as a whole, but also hinting at more mystery, more backstory stuff with Kinosaki. And I'm actually going to go back to chapter 2 and see if we can see a scar. Okay, I'm back to the beginning of chapter 2. Yeah, it was right here. Or I wonder if it's just that Geto was so, preoccupied with looking away that it was there, he just never saw it. But we as an audience, I feel like we didn't see it either. So, there's not that much detail with Kinosaki in the shower. And then we have the bath. But the chest is hidden. And then Kinosaki has a towel on. It's so funny, though, to see how the art has changed. I feel like it hasn't changed as much as some manga do, but it's always interesting to see how a manga style changes. And also to see, just looking back at chapter 2, how the relationship between Geto and Kinosaki has, like, the difference in relationship 100 chapters makes. But also, I think it's, I kind of don't want the style to change too much, because looking at this, especially, I just really love MARRIAGETOXIN's style. I think it might be my favorite current manga art style from anything that I'm reading. So I really hope it retains its style as it continues. But yeah, I guess that's it for chapter 100. I enjoyed reading a lot. That was really good. It feels like I've discussed a lot too, and yet my recording says we're only at a little over 14 minutes. So I'm going to go edit this. I want to record ORV first, and then I'll edit this down. So thank you so much for watching, being a part of this. Thank you for 100 chapters if you've been watching from the beginning. If not, go back. I've got videos going all the way back to chapter 1 reading up until now. And yeah, this is, I would say, probably my favorite manga right now. Yeah, I'd say MARRIAGETOXIN's probably my favorite. I mean, what's its competition? What am I really caught up to reading? I am not caught up to reading many things. It's kind of this One Piece and I'm catching up to Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's not touching MARRIAGETOXIN. One Piece, I think, is hit and miss. in a way that Marriage Toxin is this shiny new thing that I'm enjoying. So yeah, Marriage Toxin's got to be my favorite right now. I am, compared to the past with my life and the past with the channel, I'm comparatively not reading many manga right now. But either way, thank you so much for watching, being a part of this. I guess like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought about this chapter. Anything else you want to talk about in regards to Marriage Toxin. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. Ask and I'll give you a link. Also, I'll be trying to catch up to more manga in the future. It's just, I haven't even had time to keep up with my weekly stuff, let alone catching up to more that I'm behind on. Like and subscribe, follow on Twitter, Discord. If you want to help support the channel by dropping a super thanks, it is appreciated. And if you want to help support the channel and also get your name at the end of every video, also get One Piece videos a bit early. I think the One Piece scan should come out sometime today, so I'll have that video up for patrons and members sometime later today. Yeah. If you want any of that as well as supporting and helping me to keep making videos, then hit join down below to become a member. Go to patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description to become a patron. Thank you so much to people who are already patrons and channel members. Thank you to Chosen Regular Evan Hawley, Magical Girls, FR Nono, Abyss Knight, JA and the D-Ban, Cherryton Students, David Langstaff and Folded Ghoul, Slayer Candidates, SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Element, Pate Arde Owl. I will need to go back through soon, and I think last time I checked a couple days ago there weren't anybody new, so I'll have to go back through and check again to update things if I need to. But thank you so much for being a patron or channel member already. If you are, thank you for your support, and thank you all for watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all next time.